Joel, as Sorgini has been, you feel compelled again to take over this team. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As bad as your knee has been so far this year, but you felt compelled in the first half, 8 points.
What did you say? I can't hear you.
As bad as your knee has been so far this season, but you felt compelled to just play through it. You had a big stretch in that second quarter to help put a lead in it, and you make a 3-point basket. Like, just how are you able to kind of overcome this and still be able to be the guy for the team?
Like I always say, there's no excuses, but I'm fine. I mean, I can't complain. I'm doing what I love, and every single day I wake up, that's what I want to do. So, that's what I'm gonna keep focusing on. And whatever happens, happens. But I'm fine.
So what happened with Luka Garza in the first half?
Nothing. I just got fouled and I went to the free throw line. Nothing. I mean, he came in and he gave him, a spot. He made 2 threes, which I should have done a better job. I left him kind of wide open, so I thought he came in and he did a good job for them. But I have nothing against anybody.
Did not being the MVP last year, in part with not playing so many games, has that made you want to play more games this year? Is that a conscious thing on your part, Joel?
No, man. I'm just trying to be available for my teammates, for my team. Every single night, playing hard. Trying to do the best job I can. But that has nothing to do with anything. Every single year I come in with the mindset of playing as many games as I can. And this year, obviously, that first game is unfortunate. It happened. I got hit during the first game, so kind of handicapped me. But now every single year I come in with the mindset that I got to play more games than I have in the past. And so far this year, I'm on the right path, and whatever I'm needed to do, I'm gonna be doing it.
So, well, how have you adjusted to the officiating this year, like just in terms of being able to draw fouls and things of that nature?
I mean, to me, it's the same. When you look at what they really changed, it doesn't really affect me. I've just been, not. I haven't been aggressive as I would like, because I'm sure you guys know, just haven't been able to, be as physical as I was in the past, and kind of sticking to shooting jumpers. But as the year goes and this thing kind of gets away, I'll be more physical. But like I said, it doesn't really affect me. The way I've always drawn fouls has always been aggressive. Being in the post, you know pushing guys and guys pushing me, and me being smart enough to use that to my advantage and that contact to get to the free throw line. So, man, that really changed. Whether it was the people jumping into other guys, that's more for 3-point shooters. My rip through is still there, which I haven't used this year. But like I said, as the year goes, I'm gonna be, more aggressive than I have been the past few games.
Where do you think you guys are right now? I know it's only 5 games, but I know you're battling the injuries and you got a new point guard right now. But where do you think you guys are as a team and the things that y'all need to work on?
We need to get way better. I mean, man, no disrespect to Detroit, but they haven't won a game, so we can't be happy about our performance tonight. There's nothing to be happy about. But as a team, we just played. New York. It was a different energy level. They were tougher than us, more physical. They got what they wanted. We couldn't guard our own man. We need to be way better defensively than we have been. We got to guard our own man. Right now, we just haven't been able to do so, and it creates a lot of rotations, and teams are making a lot of threes like you saw tonight. when they made that run, it was because, we can't guard our own man and they just penetrate, and that causes a lot of help, and now you got to rotate all over the place. We need to be way better on the defensive end, starting with containing our own man.
Not to jump too far ahead, but you guys have the Hawks on Saturday, and Doc mentioned during training camp that you guys rewatched that fourth quarter. That was one of the first things you guys did as a team. What do you remember about kind of going through that film session, and maybe what are some of the lessons from that you've tried to carry with you during the early season?
I think the main thing that I got from it was execution. Our defense in that fourth quarter, the whole game 7, for that matter, was great. Everybody was playing with a lot of energy. I felt like, everybody played hard, and you could see it on the tape. Like, he was just, both teams. It wasn't easy. Obviously we had a few mistakes. We fouled, shooters. We didn't execute offensively. So I think the biggest thing this year, coming into this year, is, this is a big change also, because Tyrese is also trying to come in and kind of learn and be better, as a point guard. So we got a long way to go, but the execution part is nowhere close to where we have to be. And then obviously for me, I got to be that anchor, especially when it comes to closing games, which I will be last year in the regular season and part of the playoffs. I was, in those clutch situations, I always came up. So like I said, as the year, goes, I think we'll be better.
So you've emphasized playmaking a lot and wanting to get your teammates involved through the first few games. Tonight it felt like maybe you were a little bit more aggressive, maybe looking for your shot a little bit more. Is that accurate? And what was kind of the catalyst for that?
I'm also figuring out myself. Like I said, we don't. Tyrese is more of a scorer. He can be way better as a point guard. So someone has to kind of take that responsibility of, whether it's calling plays and, getting into the offense. And I feel like, that's, until, Tyrese becomes, that guy, that's something I have to do. So that's why I've been kind of focusing on the playmaking aspect. And but he's also heard a little bit of, me being aggressive. I'm still figuring out, when to mix it up. Tonight, I thought at times I was aggressive, and at times I was, being a playmaker. Like the first 2 quarters, I was pretty aggressive, and then that third quarter, I was making, plays for other guys, and I think it's all about picking my spots. But one thing, that we really got to figure it out. Like I always go back to execution. I haven't, me personally, I haven't been able to get easy baskets. So we need to find a way for all of us, whether it's transition and getting stops, and so we can all get easy baskets.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.